Good morning. Can't actually remember the last time I got up at this time in the morning. But that crazy doctor that I think I told some of you I went to see yesterday to talk to her about my diet. She didn't tell me anything about my diet, but she told me that I should be getting up at sunrise to reset my circadian rhythm. Because my sleep's really fucked. Oh, I thought it was the bin lorry then. I was going to get excited. They haven't been to pick the bins up yet. So look, you can see they're all still out. But yeah, anyway, that's what she told me. And I was like, do you not think it might be a bit more to do with the fact that I'm taking benzos? I've got sleep problems. And the fact that all my friends live in a time zone that's like 5 hours different to mine. But anyway, because I'm so stubborn, I was like, right, I'm going to go and going to get up at sunrise. And I didn't, but it only rose a little while ago. I don't know why this is making me laugh. Please close the gate. I think she possibly meant more than once. But anyway, so that's why I intended to go to bed early last night, but obviously it didn't happen. I thought I wasn't recording then, but I was. Anyway, so I'm taking you on a walk through my local area, suburbia of the UK. As you can see, everybody's bin is out, waiting, just waiting to be picked up. It's very exciting. So yeah, if I want to get up at daybreak every day, oh my god, it's going to be quite a challenge. Stop talking on the romper room for a start. Anyway, can you hear the birdies singing? Little boy's stomping to go to school. Oh dear. Doesn't sound like he's well enough to go to school. Yeah, it's that time of the day. You hear all that? I don't know. He's going to walk them into school and then he's going to drive them to grandma's. Seems a bit of a silly plan. Yeah, so anyway, this is like, this is where I grew up and swore I would never come back. Oh my god, look, it's the bin lorry. Oh my god, so exciting. They're on their way. They're on their way. I've never been so excited about a bin lorry in my entire life. Look at that. It's on its way to my house. Maybe he is. Look, can you see him running? Sorry. That's funny. I'm a bit concerned. I was going to take you to the park. I keep seeing that everybody's got walking shoes on. I'm guessing it's pretty muddy. Look at this van. I'd really like one of these vans. Look how funny it looks. It's so cute. Oh my god, I'm getting worn out already. That's what happens when you don't go out for 6 weeks, isn't it? Oh goodness. You haven't had enough sleep. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying about waking up and getting up in the morning. Yeah, I need to start getting to bed earlier. And also, daybreak, it's earlier and earlier, isn't it? Every day, because it's going into the summer, which is great because there's going to be more light. But I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go and get my circadian rhythm sorted out. That sounds a bit insane. Right now it's kind of reasonable. Sunrise is at 7:55 a.m. this morning. Anyway, look at these. I'll show you the houses on the way back. I mean, I'm sure you're fascinated to stay on this walk with me for however long it lasts. Probably not that much longer the way that I'm going. Gosh, I hadn't realised I'd lost so much fitness. Oh goodness, can't even bother to run across the road. Trying out an experiment last night. I made this thing called ghee, which is clarified butter. I don't normally eat dairy. I think I was also another very interesting conversation that I was having with Fantasia last night. I don't think my tummy's really hurting this morning. I don't think it's very happy. This is a busy road. I don't know if you have these. Can you see it? Your speed 24. Thank you. You can't see the bit that says thank you. All you can see is the flashing, I think. But it thanks people for going at the right speed anyway. Don't know if you have those in America. Right. It's a nice morning though. It's a lot harder to do this if it was pissing it down with rain, which it normally is. Hole in the road. Fascinating. Oh my god, this is hard work. God, I can't believe that I used to run like 6 or 10 miles 3 times a week, and oh, look at this. Snowdrops, can you see? So beautiful. Oh, goodness. Going back to sleep after this. No entry, I'm going in anyway. There's no entry for cars, not me. So don't worry, I'm not breaking the rules. Wow. There's little clusters of snowdrops all around the trees. Can you see? This is the point where I wish that I had a dog to take for a walk. Although I probably wouldn't be doing this because I'd be walking a dog, not this steps are quite precarious. So I'm imagining if I had a dog in my hand that would be quite hard work to talk to you guys. But look, obviously, as you can, it's just before work, isn't it? People are walking their dogs in the park. Lucky them. I'm trying to stay on this walk till 9:30. That's quite long. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm trying to stay on the walk till then because these cute dogs. How cute it is. Hi. Yeah, oh my god, I'm getting really out of breath. I'd say a few months ago I would have been able to walk around this park quite easily without getting out of breath. I'd love to be a dog. Yeah, but yes, my fitness levels have really gone down, gosh. But then I suppose, a few months before that I couldn't get out of bed. So, swings and roundabouts. I decided to go onto the grass, which I think could be a mistake because I haven't got proper shoes on. Looks like it could be quite muddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at these lovely trees. This is kind of the most green. That I can walk to anyway. Oh, look, the sun's rising. Come on, reset my circadian rhythms. Sort me out. Apparently resetting my circadian rhythms is, going to be more important to me than coming off benzos. It's a load of rubbish. However, I do think, there's any possibility of me getting up and seeing a bit more sunshine and actually leaving the house. Oh, it's getting squelchy. That would be helpful. I don't know if you can hear all the birds singing, but I guess feels very sort of, I don't know, they're very sort of distinctly English bird sounds. When I feel so out of breath like this, it makes me feel a bit scared. Like, I don't know, I'm going to drop dead, I suppose. Not being breathless, but just makes me panicky, like it used to in the beginning. Oh, can you see how blue it is? I think I'm going to walk over here back onto the path. It's getting too muddy. Yeah. This is going to be a very long video, but maybe somebody's got some time to kill. This puddle, I don't know why it's so fascinating. It's just a puddle, but there it is. It's got a log in it. I don't know why, it just looked fun. I wish I was wearing Wellingtons. If I was wearing Wellington boots, I'd have jumped in it. You see, I wouldn't do that if I was on my own. Even though I'm just standing here recording a thing, I don't actually feel like I'm on my own. I'm thinking about you all. And it makes me feel like I'm not on my own, which is weird. Yeah. Just before I woke up, I was having a dream, and in the dream I was going to listen to a podcast which doesn't exist as far as I'm aware. Look at these They're like they're mosaics. This is, oh look, this is of people sledging, and if you'll see this hill, I don't know if you can see this, you probably can't see, but there's a sort of hill that goes down off that ridge, and that's where I used to come sledging when I was a little girl. But you know, it doesn't snow like that anymore because of climate change. It's pretty yeah, there used to be a steam rail line that ran through here. I'll show you in a bit. I don't know, that's just beautiful. But yeah, it doesn't snow. Here's the playground. Tempted to go on the swings. Obviously everyone's going to school, so there's no kids playing on the playground. And there's a nice table tennis table. These are in parks all over the place. It happened when it was the Olympics. These all got put in parks all over the UK, but I quite like playing table tennis, but obviously it isn't a game for one, is it? And I don't know anyone here. So and you're all just all on a video, so that wouldn't work. See this beautiful sun. I'm walking the wrong way. Feels like I can see it everywhere, but I can't reach it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I was just in this dream. I was listening to a podcast called Life on Your Own. It's okay on your own or something. And it was all about people who were having fun on their own, but then I woke up before I got to listen to the podcast, so I don't know about how it's fun to be on your own. Look at this dog, he's having fun on his own. Hi! 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 Oh, it's fine. Hi! Hi!
Stand up. What are you doing? I'm sorry. He doesn't normally do that.
That's okay. You could probably smell my dog. Oh, that was a bit of excitement. Oh, my stomach's really hurting. Can you see these people? They're walking fast to get to work. Oh, they're on their way, on the mission. I used to be like that. Walking really fast all the time. Living in London, you walk extra fast. Not there anymore, but oh, look, can you see? I've got this thing. I don't know if you have this in the States. We've got this thing here about magpies. You know, so if you see one magpie, it's like 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. I don't know if you can just see. There's 2 of them. 2 magpies. Yeah, if you, I don't seem to see how you can turn the camera around. Apparently I can't. Oh, look at that sun. God, it's blinding me. But I bet it looks nice on the video. Oh, off it comes. Filling me with UV light or something. Or infrared light. And blue light. Apparently I want to get up so that I've got plenty of blue light so that it sends my cortisol up. I'm like, no thank you, don't really want that. I've got enough of that already, thanks very much. But anyway, yeah, you've got this saying that's like, well, it's a song. It goes 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl and 4 for a boy. The devil, devil, I defy thee. Devil, devil, I defy thee. But it's all, yeah. So if you see one magpie, oh, someone's burning. This is rarity here. Someone's having a fire. I can smell wood smoke. God, I love that smell so much. I wish you could smell it. Coming out of their chimney. They must have a wood burner. Don't see very many people having fires, proper fires these days here. It's not very encouraged. But yeah, you have to, if you see one magpie, you have to salute it and say, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie, how's your wife and kids?" And when I was really poorly last year, or I suppose the year before, I got really, really paranoid about seeing individual magpies. So I was constantly saluting, because what I came to realise is there's a period of time that one magpie is on the nest, so you only ever see one magpie at once because it's flying out to get, food for the babies or whatever. It's a cutie. Morning. Yes. So I was constantly saluting these magpies, but when I thought they were all out to get me. But when I realised that it was just because they were going to get food for their babies or whatever it was, then I felt a lot better. It took me a while to work it out though. Yeah, that's what I'd like to be like. I'd like to be me and my dog. That's what I used to be like without a dog. Running around the park, that's what I'd be doing in the morning or after work. Believe it or not. So yeah. But now I'm struggling. To breathe. You see this road's very busy. All these people on their way to work. Sounds noisy. Oh, look at this little old dog. Can you see him? Oh, he's sped up now. Oh, here he is. He's so old. Bless him. Look. Oh, come on, little guy. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. That's how I feel. Oh, dear. Oh, stomping to work. That's what people are doing. Oh dear. Fools. They could be in psych drug withdrawal and walking around the park with no aim other than to reset their circadian rhythms. Whew. Look, this is can you see Rudolph? He's lit up at Christmas. He's got a red nose. I came to stay with my parents on the 23rd of December 2 years ago, and I just used to fucking hate going past that Rudolph. It made me feel so depressed. Just hated it. I was so miserable. Just unbelievable. Hated everything, especially that Rudolph. But it's probably time they took it down, really. Oh, I've got my gloves on, because they're not working. My fingers are getting very cold. This lovely sun. Can't believe I'm doing this. It'll definitely, let's see. I think it'll be a once off, won't it? Oh, but it is nice. I've got to admit, you know, I'm really grateful, even if I am out of puff, that I've made it outside, and that I can walk now and I can go outside on my own. Don't know what will happen when I start doing my taper. It's a bit scary. Hi mate, hi, go on. No. Oh, is that your owner? I thought you were going the wrong way. Oh dear, funny. No, wrong person. Hi. Yes. Good morning. Oh, yeah, it does scare me what happens, you know, when I finally do tape off this benzo. Don't want to lose all of this. You know, it's so rare that I end up getting up or being able to go for a walk or doing anything like that. It scares me that I'll lose it all again. But I guess even if I do, I know it's temporary. I just have to keep on reminding myself that, or hopefully getting you guys to remind me that it's temporary and that won't be. Oh, look at this one bounding for joy. You know, that it won't be forever. Yeah. That's what I have to remind myself. You know, because I don't want to be on benzos for the rest of my life. That's an awful prospect. I know they don't make me feel good. Oh, I thought that was the bin lorry again. Oh, it's a little van. Don't know what he's up to. There's a garden centre up here, but I don't know what this means. COVID killed my fizz. Killed my fizz. What's your fizz? Is that what the kids say these days? I don't know, COVID killed it. Killed mine as well. I don't know whether to keep walking around the park. I'll tell you what, let's go out the gate. Let's finish in the park and go and see some more interesting English houses. This is going to be a very long video. It's 26 minutes. It's a lot of... Ooh. Spiff that gate. Morning, you going in?
I am, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, how funny. I feel like I'm masquerading as a normal person. I guess I am a normal person. Just diverting people. It's quite hilarious. It seems like it looks like it's diverting traffic down this little road that's a dead end. So, yeah. When I was a little girl, I walked down this road. My mum used to take me because where I used to go to what we call playgroup, which you guys call nursery. This was like a sort of cut through. And when I was a little girl, I must have been like 3 because that's the time that I went to nursery. These pretty yellow flowers. Springing early. Poor plants get confused now. When I was a little girl, I was running, you know, I was like running ahead like you do being a little girl, but I didn't understand that you weren't supposed to pick, you know, I just thought you could pick flowers. And this guy's coming up really fast, what an idiot. honestly, what's the rush, mate? What a dickhead. Anyway, souped up motor. So cool. Yeah, so I was I think my mum must have been up ahead, and I wasn't running. Oh, look at this pretty flower. Oh my god, I'm gonna get into trouble again. Can you see it? Oh, it's so beautiful. All these flowers are coming up too early, and the problem is what happens now is all the flowers come up and then there'll be a cold snap and they'll all get killed, which is not good. The bin lorries haven't been around yet here, obviously, or the people are still in bed, so they haven't got up to get their bin back in. So my mum, oh look, there's a single magpie. I'm going to have to do it. Morning, Mr. Magpie. So so my mum and my sister was in a pushchair and they were up ahead and I was dawdling about because it's just a public footpath, there wasn't any cars, and I saw some flowers in this lady's garden. I didn't know, and I just picked a few of these flowers, and she came out and she started screaming at me like I can't remember what she was saying. She was screaming at me, you know. It was like a trauma memory. I was so frightened. My mum wasn't like, my mum had gone off of her head, and I just felt like I was all on my own with this woman screaming at me, and I just, I had no idea. Oh, there's the bin lorry. Whoop whoop. How exciting is that? I wonder if it's been to my house. Oh dear, things that make me laugh. So I was really upset. One of my teenage boyfriends used to live in this house. He gave me a Michael Bolton tape. Very romantic gesture. I can't remember how old I was, 14 or 15. There's quite big houses down here. It's a nice road, fancy. It's the aspirational lifestyle. It's never been my aspiration to live in the suburbs of Nottingham, I've got to say. Having to come back and live with my mum and dad wasn't the aspiration I was looking for. Look at this fat pigeon. But I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe in God or not. It's like a really cool tree. It's got you see all the knots and stuff. How twisty it is. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's ever been my aspiration, but I don't know. I'm saying I don't really know if I believe in God, but I don't know. I suppose I have to hope that there's some divine plan for all of this. And it's not just a total shit show. But I don't know if any of you are into Greek mythology, or there's a really, really good Netflix show on at the moment, or just on Netflix. It's not live on, called Chaos. It's all about the Greek gods, and they're in Greek mythology, the gods have a very different purpose to God or Jesus or whatever. They're just up for the lols, really. They're just laughing at us, and that's kind of their biggest pleasure, is just to kind of make fools of us. So I'd really like one of these. you know, like, can you see it's a camper van? Just very old, kind of old school camper van. But so I say I really want one. I used to really want one. Got different wants now, but if I came to America, it would be nice to drive around in a camper. And now I've had loads of people to come and visit, which is quite exciting. So that's something, you know, that's something to maybe aspire to in the future. Oh, there's the sun again. So nice. Oh, it's so nice and bright. Apparently, I'm supposed to get these rays of sun, and then I'm supposed to get some more rays of sun that start happening at 9:25. It's quite a long time, and yeah, been out for so beautiful. It looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Everything. Maybe I will start coming and doing this, but the problem is, you see, this is what a lovely morning to start doing this on. But the problem is that it's not normally like this. It's not normally sunny. It's normally raining. This guy's shambling to work. Yeah, so I've still got another 25 minutes or more, and there's nowhere even to get a coffee. Not that I even drink coffee anymore, but you know, if I did, there's nowhere to get a coffee. It's so different from where I used to live in London. You know, there was like every other building was a coffee shop, and you know, it's just a very, very, very different environment. It's just, you know, like where I grew up and where I said I'd never ever come back to. Didn't have a very happy childhood here, really. You see this building, this house. Oh. I don't see a lot of new house building, really, because, you know, there's already houses everywhere, but I guess they must have knocked down a house and built that new one. I really enjoy doing this, but I just don't know if anyone actually will enjoy listening to it. But it's so much nicer to have somebody to talk to when you're going for a walk. I think maybe I'll walk this way. I'm a bit worried. I can carry on walking. You guys don't have to come with me. But yeah, I'm a bit worried that, you know, sometimes it's like you can over push it, can't you? You know, like I've barely really been out of bed or off the couch for the last, I don't know why this looks so pretty. Can you see these 3 different garage doors? It's very arty. And there's a lovely holly bush. Or is it a holly bush? It's not holly, but it's got these lovely red berries on it. Look, this is how I got into trouble, because, you know, I was picking something out of that woman's garden. I thought she was a witch. I was so scared of her. It was terrifying. So I guess this is what people aspire to, right? You know, like living in a house like this in suburbia, and I don't know, doing all the normal cool stuff, I guess, having a family, having kids, having dogs, all of that stuff. I don't know, I never really aspired to that, but look at these pretty little blooms just coming out. They're all going to be killed by the frost. Saying my storage is low, tap to manage. Okay, guess that means the video's over. Well, this is pretty. We've seen the bin lorry twice. That's exciting. Yeah, I've told you some fascinating stories of my childhood. You've seen suburban Woodthorpe, Nottingham, England. This house has got very pretty windows. I hope it's going to let me save this. Oh my god, that would be a disaster if I'd been talking at you for this long and then it wouldn't let me save. So I better get off. But I hope that you enjoy my walk. Because you're all in bed asleep, I hope. I hope you are. It's very, very early in the morning there.